Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where we will be landing our rover on Duna. We're currently warping over to a more favorable place. Of course, since we're in a low orbit, we can only go at 10x. So it'll take a little while. However, both Ike and our Odd One Mark III are traveling in this direction, and they're kind of in a line with each other right now, which is really awkward. They won't be like that forever, of course, but they just happen to be aligned right now. So I think we're going to be setting down over near our periapsis over here, but we're going to do a quick burn over here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this warp, and we're going to do a quick burn over here, retrograde, to get our periapsis down to about 30 kilometers. We're going to do a substantial amount of aerobraking. Now, this is going to land us over here-ish, which is not exactly ideal. So, we are going to... how do I want to do this? We're actually going to be running this burn over on this side, maybe? No, I think we're going to go ahead and do it over here. We're just going to come in a little steeper. We're going to come in closer to, like, basically right on the surface. 2 kilometers at the periapsis. Hopefully, we won't get occluded nearly as badly that way. We do have the Odd One Mark III over there. Both of these should be rising. Hopefully, they will be in a position to do so. The other thing that we could do is we could just say, just hold here. Head on back to the Space Center. And I think this is probably going to be the best way to do this, actually. And at the Space Center, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait. We can warp up very quickly in the tracking station. So, that's probably going to be the best way to do this. The Geraldo Mark II Semi-Atmo is right here. And so we can see this system here, and let's go up to, say, 100x time. So I want to wait until Ike is roughly here-ish. So let's go to 1000x. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and fly this guy. He's actually in basically the ideal position right now as well. So we're just going to lower our periapsis to be about that 30k mark, just so that we can do a lot of aerobraking. We're going to sit at surface velocity minus for now. I mean, it's the same as retrograde. So let's go ahead and do a quick retrograde burn down to... Actually, let's make it about 20 kilometers. The the Dunan atmosphere is very, 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 very thin. So let's go ahead and execute that. And now that Ike is over here, we should be just fine to be landing over here for a good long time. And actually, the Odd One Mark III is in a reasonable position as well. So let's go ahead and do this. Now, we're going to burn off as much Delta V with this as we can. A lot of it's going to be wasted. There's just no way around that. No way at all. So let's go ahead and warp on into the atmosphere. And we want to sit at surface velocity minus, absolutely. Our thrust to weight is not high enough. Actually, our thrust to weight on this thing isn't high enough either, but we have drogue chutes. So we'll be fine. Our power is fine as well. We will be coming around to the day side relatively soonish. We're coming in pretty shallow though, so we're going to keep on moving. And then once we get over here, if we're not dropping down-ish yet, we're going to go ahead and do that. But first, let's go ahead and run some of these science experiments. We'll run a temperature scan and transmit that. Now let's run an atmospheric pressure scan and transmit that. Atmosphere analysis Oh, it's currently stowed. Let's go ahead and open up our service bay. Atmospheric analysis. 200 MITs of data. Ouch. Okay. That's going to take a bit. And also going to take a lot of our energy. But that's fine. We'll go ahead and close the service bay. We already got the data. You know, I don't know that we're actually going to have the power for this. That's exciting. Yeah, we are out of power. Well, let's go ahead and warp on up for now. Until we come a bit closer. We have no probe control currently. But with any luck, very, very soon, we will get probe control back because we'll get power back. Come on. Yeah, extremely soon. We're still in the very, 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 very thin portion of the atmosphere. So it's fine to have our antenna out for now. But pretty soon we probably want to stow this thing. We can't currently, because we don't have any power. Come on. Get us power. We're very close to having power now. Okay, we've got power. I'm going to go ahead and retract this antenna now. Because we still have a connection with our internal antenna. This is just a more powerful antenna. So we're going to go ahead and have that be stowed for now. And then as far as our antenna goes, I mean, there we go. Let's open up our service bay here. And let's grab our atmospheric analysis. Where are you? Here you are. Review your data. So this is 200 MITs of data. So we need a lot of charge. We'll just maintain that for now, and we'll grab a second one once we're landed. So go ahead and keep that experiment. That'll be fine. And for right now, we still don't have an impact time, and I'm cool with that. I don't want an impact time just yet. However, I do want a quick save, so I'll make one. As usual, I'm paranoid about landing rovers. With good reason, they do all sorts of crazy things. So the main thing I'm concerned about is that I didn't check the thrust to weight ratio on these spiders, and they only have 0.5 thrust to weight. I'm hoping that with the drogue chutes, it'll be fine. That's what I'm hoping. Let's see, we have no time to impact, I believe. Yeah, we have not yet impacted in terms of our projection. It will be impacting very, very soon, though. Let's see here. Oh, hey, that's handy info right there. Excellent. Okay. So, you know how I was looking up the low space altitude? Apparently Flight Engineer has it right here. That's super useful. So we're going to be burning off our speed with this engine as much as possible. There, we now have ourselves an impact. Here in 8 minutes, 7 minutes-ish. In the meantime, we are the first people to enter an atmospheric flight above Duna. So that's great. Of course, we don't have too much for energy flow right now. We can't transmit this very efficiently. But I'm fine with continuing to aerobrake for now. 6 minutes until impact. Let's allow the sun to rise a little bit higher. A little bit higher. 4 minutes to impact. Excellent. I think we're basically in a good position right now. So let's go to horizontal velocity minus, and let's just kill our horizontal speed, which is currently rather high. But let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully, that'll allow us to deploy our drogue chutes here pretty soon. It is currently unsafe to deploy them, of course. And I'm hoping that they're enough to basically deliver us to the surface with only minor powered assistance. It's the hope, anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to surface velocity minus. I want to fight against gravity a little bit here. So I very much want to be pushing against gravity currently, and pushing back our impact time. So this should be firing in this phase right here, or rather this stage right here. That's fine. We are now safe to deploy our drogue chutes. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. Deploy. And deploy as soon as you are at your pressure. Your pressure point, if you will. Okay. So far so good. We've killed most of our velocity here. We'll grab a temperature scan and transmit. Oh, okay. We'll also grab an atmospheric pressure scan and just hold on to that. Okay. We are, there goes our drogue chutes. Excellent. They are now slowing us down relatively substantially-ish. We're 20 seconds to impact. I don't know about this. We're still cruising pretty good. I want to change our deploy altitude here. There we go. Drogue chutes deployed. Oof. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're coming in so fast. Yep. I kind of thought that might happen. Okay. That's why I made the save. So, that was entirely my fault. I significantly overestimated the amount that the drogue chutes would do. So let's go ahead and hop into the tracking station and let's do it properly, shall we? That was entirely my fault. Okay, so you are not yet on a suborbital trajectory. Gotcha. Okay, well, I think that what we need to do is something a little bit different. And that is, let's wait until we're over here, or rather over here, before we do our retrograde burn. And let's have it be significantly higher. Well, not significantly, about the 20k. I liked that. That wasn't bad. So let's go ahead and execute that. Okay. And note that we are doing it later. We are doing the burn later. So that's good. And then once the burn happens up here, I mean, the entire reason that happened was because I was expecting more out of the drogue chutes. I don't know why I was expecting more out of the drogue chutes. I shouldn't have been expecting more from them. But hey, at least we finally got ourselves a halfway decent explosion. So that's, you know, good. Let's get ourselves to this point, and then once we get out over here, we need to kill our horizontal velocity only. Well, no, we need to be doing surface velocity minus at that point. But we need to come out from the night side so that we can get our transmissions done. That's the biggest thing. And we also need to stow this communitron for now. So let's just go ahead and get up here. And then once we're here, we are now getting energy flow once again, so that's good. It's not super efficient energy flow, which is unfortunate, but it's energy flow. And I think we start with the atmospheric analysis. We'll go ahead and retract this antenna. Get ourselves this burn. Excellent. And I want to change these drogue chutes. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I want them to deploy 100% at an altitude of 5,000, max altitude, min pressure of the absolute minimum. So right at 0.01. I want maximum use out of them. We want to go to surface velocity minus. And there we go. We'll go ahead and warp till we're in the atmosphere, which will be momentarily. Come on. Right about now-ish. I mean, now. There we go. We'll go ahead and open up our service bay. Grab our atmospheric analysis. 200 MITs of data. Go ahead and transmit. There we go. This is going to take most of our power. In fact, it might take all of our power. Oh boy. Allow partial. We got most of it. So there's that. 200 MITs of data, though. That's intense. Okay. We got 80%. Oh, it's gonna keep going, looks like. Yeah. 2 more data received. Two more data received. Oh boy. Note to self. RTG or bigger solar panels. Would be nice. Yeah, atmospheric flight. We've done that before. So we're just throwing all of our power at our antenna right now. While in the meantime we're aerobraking. Not doing a lot of aerobraking, to be fair. But we're doing some. We're at 86% uploading of our atmospheric analysis. Yeah, this thing definitely needs better power. I mean, we do have better power on it. That we could actually extend. We'll just have to remember to put them back. I'll only extend the one. Extend? There you go. You got this. There we go. Now we've got ourselves some additional energy flow. That'll make it go faster. We're 91%. Come on. 92%. 93. That's definitely faster. Significantly faster. 94%. Okay, let's stay at surface velocity minus. Once we hit 40 kilometers, I'm going to start burning. 96%. 97. And once we start burning, this thing's got an alternator on it, I believe. Yeah, it does. So that'll help too, with our power woes. 99%. Done. Okay. We're good on that. So now let's get our temperature scan. It's only got 8 mits of data. There we go. Not enough charge, of course. But we're good. Okay. Atmospheric pressure scan, 12 mits of data. That should be pretty easy to do as well. Okay. Additional data going in. 10 and... Okay, we're 2/3 done with that. Okay. We're good. So let's retract our antenna here. Retract our solar panel. Fantastic. And let's start our burn. I want to just kill as much speed as I can here. We can't yet deploy our drogue chutes, but we'll get there. Once we get to flying low, it'll be a little exciting trying to get that data transmitted. This is saying we haven't gotten our atmospheric analysis. Oh, okay. We're just going to keep that for now. Well, actually, maybe we will transmit it. We're making 7 per second. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll see how that works. Impact time is getting closer. Okay, we managed to get up to 35%. And we'll get the rest every couple of seconds. And in the meantime, we are on our way to the low science data. So that's great. Our horizontal speed is slowly being killed. Very slowly. But with any luck, this will actually work. That would be nice. We did start this burn significantly higher, so there is that. Impact time is only 3 minutes away, though. We have a lot of speed to kill between now and then. We're at 55% on this data. And we're getting one every other second. So that's really not bad. I mean, we could even re-extend this guy and get even more data. Might not be a bad idea. We're not really taking atmospheric effects at all, so... There we go. Substantially increasing our power generation rate. Okay, come on. Let's get this done. So far, so good. We're still 30 kilometers up. We have 2 minutes to impact. We're not really fighting gravity all that well, but let's go ahead and deploy our drogue chutes so that as soon as they are at the minimum pressure, they will go ahead and deploy and hopefully kill a substantial part of our speed. That would be ideal. We're at 90% on this transmission. %. 97%. Okay. We finished that transmission. Now for flying high over the craters. Lovely. Go ahead and open this. Atmospheric analysis. And let's start transmission of that. That'll take a bit as well. It probably won't be done by the time we impact. So there's that. But so far so good. We are down to 400 meters per second horizontally. We're still 20 kilometers above the surface, and we have plenty of burn time, and this is getting quite laggy. It's a little weird. Maybe I need to reboot. That's annoying, though, because then I have to pause my uploads. Okay, so we're actually getting pretty close to a 1.0 thrust-to-weight ratio on this. Come on. Where are those drogue chutes? How are you not out yet? We're getting pretty low here. In fact, we're getting... There's the drogues. Okay, so that should start slowing us relatively substantially as well. We're going to grab, but not actually keep, or not actually transmit these yet. Okay, there goes our drogue chutes deploying. We need to do this. Okay. I think we might be okay. We're still a lot of kilometers up. Well, 7 kilometers up. Impact time is decreasing substantially. Well, it's not stopping, but we are still slowing down, which is good. And we will continue to slow down as we get closer to the surface. This will all become more efficient. Come on. Slow us down further. You can do it. Just go to up at this point. Just go to up. Come on. No. We are going too fast. We're going to impact again. This thing loses too much SLT. Oh, wait. We bounce. We bounce. Ooh, we lost our antenna there. I think we're fine. Oh boy. This might be a stationary science platform. Let's find out. I'm going to make a quick save here. And I'm going to try opening our service bay doors. Hey! Look at that! Glorious. I'm going to make another quick save. And I'm going to throttle up here. And we are going to, well, first... No. Okay. So, you ready? We're going to try to ditch our sky crane. Oh, come on. Please stop. It's this nonsense. Because it's trying to transmit. Okay, well, that wasn't the prettiest landing, but I'm going to make another quick save here, and let's see about ditching our sky crane. Nice! Okay. Let's get our solar panels out so that we can hopefully transmit this data that we collected on the way down a little bit more efficiently. I'm going to put a cut in here now that we finally quasi-successfully landed on the Dunan surface. And we'll get this data transmitted and figure out what we're going to do next in the next episode. See you all then.